that this is the end of the Diddy story as we know it.
They once called Sean Diddy Combs the king of reinvention. He built a music empire, commanded the red carpet in diamond-studded suits, and launched business ventures that made him a hip-hop billionaire. But now, the man once hailed as untouchable faces a firestorm of legal trouble that might bring his empire crashing down. In a string of shocking courtroom appearances and scandalous allegations, Diddy has left fans and insiders reeling. How did one of music's biggest icons end up here? And is there any way he can recover from this unprecedented downfall? The moment Diddy stepped into the courtroom recently, jaws dropped. Spectators whispered that he seemed like a different person altogether, older, exhausted, and visibly tense. The trademark confidence that once defined him had vanished, replaced by fleeting looks of desperation each time he glanced at the judge. On social media, pictures of his unkempt gray beard and strained posture went viral, igniting rumors that he might be in failing health or under extreme psychological pressure. Some speculated that it was a ploy to gain sympathy, but those seated close to him said his trembling hands and distant stare looked frighteningly real. Journalists covering the trial described a somber energy in the room, with even the judge pausing to acknowledge the gravity of the situation. This was no ordinary celebrity cameo in a courtroom. This felt like the unveiling of a man weighed down by secrets. For a figure as bold and charismatic as Diddy, the shift was almost surreal. Was this dramatic change genuine or part of a carefully orchestrated legal strategy? People left the courthouse with more questions than answers. Just when observers thought they'd heard it all, prosecutors dropped a round of fresh accusations that magnified the scandal. Documents hinted at a history of intimidation tactics and hush money, painting a narrative much darker than anyone had imagined. Reporters who have covered Diddy's career for years admitted they'd never seen evidence this specific or this damning. In response, Diddy's attorneys condemned the allegations, calling them wildly distorted and desperate attempts to tear down a legend. But the court of public opinion wasn't so easily swayed. For each skeptic, there seemed to be 10 more people who believed the accusations might be the tip of an iceberg. Social media lit up with users digging into Diddy's past controversies, sharing old interviews and obscure incidents as if searching for every missed red flag. Suddenly, his decades of chart-topping hits and lavish lifestyle took a back seat to one looming question. Could these claims be the final undoing of a cultural icon? As if the legal drama weren't enough, Diddy's family found themselves thrust into the spotlight. Close relatives appeared in court, sometimes exchanging comforting looks with him, other times visibly anxious. Sources close to the family described sleepless nights and an internal rift about whether to stand by him as the accusations piled up. The tension wasn't lost on the public, who debated online whether the family's support was genuine loyalty or a calculated show for the cameras. Meanwhile, fans and critics on social media exploded with speculation. Memes, hashtags, and conspiracy theories proliferated, with some people insisting it was all a media smear campaign, while others declared it a long overdue reckoning. Every new photo or snippet of information from the courthouse added fuel to an already raging fire of public debate. Some longtime supporters felt betrayed by the man they once idolized. Others warned everyone not to rush to judgment until the full story was revealed. Behind the courtroom drama, whispers of disunity within Diddy's defense team only heightened the spectacle. One high-profile attorney abruptly withdrew from the case, providing little explanation other than irreconcilable differences. Insiders hinted at clashing egos and possible hidden agendas, feeding rumors that certain members of Diddy's legal squad might be more interested in preserving their own reputations or protecting bigger players than saving the artist from conviction. Court filings showed a flurry of motions aimed at stalling or diluting the impact of the new evidence. But these tactics drew criticism for appearing desperate, even frantic. Legal experts on TV questioned whether this fracturing legal team might be losing control of the narrative. Did the attorneys genuinely believe in Diddy's innocence, or were they scrambling to keep him silent on matters that could expose others in the industry? At times, it seemed the defense was teetering between an aggressive stand and a chaotic meltdown. Then came a moment that made everyone everyone hold their breath. Reports surfaced that Cassie had produced a certificate, allegedly corroborating some of her most explosive claims. While details remain sealed under court order, insiders described it as a legitimate document that could fatally wound Diddy's defense. For those unfamiliar, Cassie was once seen as just a former partner, but her public lawsuit changed that perception overnight. Though she and Diddy reached a quick settlement, whispers persisted that she still had more to reveal. Now, with this document in the mix, legal analysts predicted that any attempts to discredit her might fail. Online, Cassie's supporters rallied around her bravery, urging other possible victims to speak out. Skeptics, however, accused her of revenge-seeking or opportunism. Regardless of which side people took, the consensus was that the Cassie certificate could be a major turning point, shattering any illusions of a quick exit for Diddy. One observer put it bluntly, "When receipts surface, careers crumble." Amid this frenzy, rumors began circulating that Diddy might be in talks with federal authorities, potentially trading insider information for leniency. The question on everyone's mind was, who or what could he be exposing? The music and entertainment world is known for its close-knit deals and unspoken rules. If Diddy flips, are there bigger names at risk? Could it involve other industry icons, business moguls, or major record executives? Some see this as a last-ditch act of self-preservation. If prison time is inevitable, cooperating might be the only card left to play. Others interpret it as a strategic gamble. By threatening to reveal even more shocking details, Diddy could force certain parties to advocate for a plea deal, hoping to protect themselves from collateral damage. Either way, the mere hint that he might be opening up to prosecutors has struck fear into multiple corners of the industry. The one-time titan of hip-hop now appears more vulnerable than ever, and his next move could bring down more than just his own legacy. As each new twist unfolded, the broader entertainment world watched with bated breath. Industry executives, once quick to associate their brands with Diddy, began distancing themselves, offering no public comment or carefully neutral statements. The rumor mill suggested that potential collaborations, endorsement deals, and even philanthropic projects were being quietly shelved. There was talk that a few well-known producers and artists had received requests from their management to keep silent about Diddy's situation, further deepening the sense that the entire music landscape could shift based on this trial's outcome. Meanwhile, fans of hip-hop and R&B found themselves reflecting on how Diddy's story might alter the industry's future. Would executives implement new oversight measures for big-name acts? Could this controversy spark a broader movement for transparency and accountability in music? One entertainment blogger declared, "This isn't just about one man's downfall, it's about an entire industry wrestling with decades of hidden deals, secrets, and unspoken alliances. If Diddy's empire collapses, it might set off a chain reaction no one saw coming." In the end, the mountain of questions overshadows the few certainties we have. Sean Diddy Combs stands at a crossroads, his public persona transformed from impenetrable mogul to a man visibly weighed down by accusations and uncertainty. The rumors of his failing health, the newly unearthed evidence, and the possibility of him cooperating with authorities have turned this into a saga that stretches far beyond one celebrity's personal downfall. Could there still be a twist that clears his name? Or is Diddy's once glittering empire destined to become a cautionary tale for all of Hollywood and the music world? Now we want to hear your take. Is this the end of an era, or does Diddy have enough left in him for one more reinvention? Let us know in the comments, and don't hold back. Thanks for tuning in to Buzz Celebs, where we keep you plugged into the most shocking, unbelievable, and downright fascinating celebrity stories. Make sure you subscribe to catch every twist in this ongoing saga, drop a comment with your thoughts on Diddy's potential downfall, and hit that thumbs up if you want more in-depth coverage of Hollywood's wildest controversies. Your engagement drives our channel, so let's keep the conversation going.